live in Alaska for 23 years, and a lot of the wanted people came up from Portland and Seattle.
Did they?
Yeah. And Joshua Wade.
I mean, what better place to hide, right?
Israel Keys. He always came up from Seattle. You probably haven't heard of Israel Keys. That guy was weird. He would bury kids everywhere in the U.S. And he was an ex-military guy. And if you Google, like, serial killers, he's in the top 10. And he would go to different states, which is why they could not figure out who it was. And he took a woman in Anchorage, 2012. A barista. I've driven by the place, actually. And he got caught in Texas trying to use her debit card. He got caught because he tried to send a ransom note. He took a picture of her post-mortem, and the police looked at the picture and said, "Is there something wrong with this picture?" Yeah.
Yes. No.
Yeah. He was a weird person. But he was a transient criminal. I mean, he had victims in Vermont, Alaska, Texas, Massachusetts. He went everywhere. And they caught him for speeding. He confessed to at least 12 different cases. Unfortunately, he didn't live very long. He liked to commit crime, but he didn't like to do the time. Which is kind of sad because we didn't get everything we could have from him. But I like true crime. In California, we got our crime. I think we have the most people on death row in this state. Well, do we even have the death penalty anymore? I don't think so.
I don't know if they have it anymore. There's like a museum of death here. I don't know if they closed during the pandemic or not, but they have like, I want to say Jane, was it an actress or something that got in big, Jane Mansfield. She
Sounds
got
right.
a car accident, but anyway, they had the car in the place. They had like a bunch of other crazy stuff from it. But like just random. I had to take a picture of the cars.
Now I remember.
Quite a interesting collection.
I think it was in the 70s, they did away with the death penalty because all the Mansons were on death row, and they all commuted everyone's sentences in the 70s to life in prison without, well, some of them have possibility of parole. That scares me.
So they still do have the Museum of Death. You should go to it. It's again, it's pretty interesting if you're into all the true crime stuff.
There's one on,
It's in Hollywood.
I think there's a torture crime museum near the Dolby Theater.
This one's has a bunch of.
Yeah. There's a wax museum on Hollywood Boulevard, too.
Like I said, I've lived here for 15 years, so I've like definitely been around.
Yep, and if you're ever in Downey, is it Lakeside Boulevard, the oldest McDonald's with the original arches, the second franchised, is still there, and I ordered something from it. When I'm down in San Diego, I want to go to the one outside of the city limits. The most infamous McDonald's in American history is there. I think it still holds the record for the most people in California to die in one day on one area. The 1984 McDonald's massacre. I love McDoubles, but I